Buffer overflows is one of the most common vulnerabilities that we see as a result of poor coding. What are buffer overflows? This is when more data is written to a buffer than it can handle, and a lot of times these can arise in from use of non-safe memory libraries. We can talk about uninitialized variables, where variables are used without values, leading to undefined behavior and potential data leaks. We can also talk about improper input validation. This is where inadequate validation or sanitization happens, and therefore client supplied data can lead to vulnerabilities and attacks within your application. And then we can talk about the use of hard coded credentials and secrets within your applications. These include embedding API keys, cryptographic keys, or service tokens directly in your source code. And then we can talk about race conditions. In race conditions, the outcome of a process is detrimentally affected by the timing or sequence. So, for example, rather than authentication before authorization, we might authorize before authenticating fully, which can lead to an exploitation of the application within question. And then we can talk about error handling issues where poor error handling can lead to data leaks in the back end, such as stack traces or database dumps and information. And then we can also talk about insecure library and framework use. A lot of times nowadays, we're talking about applications being developed from libraries that are out there, for example, Node.js's, and we can talk about APIs and stuff. And if we don't use libraries that are secure from vulnerabilities, these will tend to show in the larger effort within our applications as vulnerabilities that can pose and threats to the entire applications that we're talking about.